scheduled for 6 rounds in the lightweight division. Brought to you by Jimmy Adams Promotions. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a veteran of 22 professional fights. He weighed in at 135.8 pounds, fighting out of Elkhart, Indiana. Please welcome Andrew Rodgers. And in the red corner, weighing in at 137 pounds, his professional record consists of 12 wins, 3 losses, 4 of his big wins coming by way of knockout. From Riviera Beach, Florida, please welcome Tobias Hollow Tip Green.
Boxers. All right, boxers, trunks are looking good. Remember, protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Any questions from anybody? Touch gloves. Come out swinging.
Let's go.
Talking continues through the stare down at the mid-ring. This is going to be a war. Tobias Green, 12-3, 4 knockouts. He's in the blue and green. Andrew Rodgers, 8-12-2, 3 knockouts. He's in the black and red. Mark Abrams and Albert Hainsworth here at the Troubadour, Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, like already still. But the good thing is, like after talking to Green yesterday, what we saw him last month, he came out with against a crafty,
gets a guy who fought for the world title, and it was a war, and he's coming right back, the Jason Velez fight.
Yeah, and for him to just, like he said he was ready, but he wasn't ready for him to be that good.
A right hit a lot of the shoulder, but Tobias Green landed. Rodgers, like we said, 8-12-2, wins over Samuel Tia, 19-4-1. He lost to Nahir Albright. That's the one Philly guy that got him. But Greg Outlaw 8-0. Thomas Velasquez 10-1-1. So he's a real quality fighter in there. He's come off a 11-round, an 8-round decision loss to Trevor Thomson back on June 8th. It's a fight he believes he won. Green lands a good right and a left to the body. Now he's backing Green up. Is Rodgers. Rodgers landing 3 solid shots that got the attention of Tobias Green.
Oh, and he's cut.
And
Green is cut.
Green is cut badly around the left eye. Jab from Rodgers and a left. Andrew Rodgers now all over Tobias Green.
This is the one thing, like Tobias Green, he has a future in this sport for sure. He has to get used to the adversity.
Andrew Rodgers landing hard body shots and a left and an uppercut just misses. Green tries to land a left from Rodgers. There's a counter right from Green. We said this was going to be a war. We weren't lying. Good right from Rodgers.
So pre-fireworks right here for the 4th of July happening right here in the Texas Troubadour.
There's a left to the body and a right uppercut from Rodgers. Rodgers now putting the head into the chest of Tobias Green. Green trying to answer back with a combination. There's a left from Rodgers. Good jab from Rodgers. Uppercut just misses from Rodgers. Left from Green. Oh, big shot. I think they both ate right hands. Uppercut from Rodgers. 2 more uppercuts from Rodgers. Big left hook from Green. This is just round 1, Albert.
These guys here really don't like each other, and you're seeing it. As you can see it right there in the stare down. These guys really don't like each other, and they're duking it out. Right here where all fights should be, right in the ring.
See some of the work by both Rodgers and Green here in round 1.
You got a couple of times that Green made Rodgers look up, but it didn't faze him that much. He kept coming. You know, the one thing, like Green is normally like a slow starter, like as we saw the last month. But hopefully that right there kind of woke him up. I think with that cut has really made him angry, and now I think he's ready to fight.
Round 2, Tobias Green and Andrew Rodgers. Rodgers forgot to put his mouthpiece in. Ironically, they both ran out to the center of the ring, but Rodgers didn't put his, he was so eager to fight, he didn't put his mouthpiece in.
I don't think we've ever seen that before.
They were talking to each other after the first round. Tobias Green back to the jab. I think to settle this fight down, this is what he needs to do, try to fight at distance.
Yeah, he needs a box, not try to get in a street brawl. Not that that Andrews is a ball, or Rodgers is a brawler, but he definitely likes to mix it up.
I really think the animosity that was created yesterday has forced Green to fight a lot more than he probably wanted to. I mean, fight to kind of mix it up.
Yeah, because, you know, we haven't seen, I mean, Green getting fight. His last couple of fights here have been real fights that he really had to fight. I think he's proven himself. I mean, he got a guy right here in front of him that's ready to brawl. He had a boxer last time that's been through the ringer, who's fought for a championship twice. So it's good. It's good to see Green getting us action right here. Let's see how he toughs it out.
Rodgers landed 2 or 3 pretty good shots in the last 30 seconds or so. Green trying to walk Rodgers back. Rodgers is holding his ground very nicely. Good right to the body from Rodgers. And he tries to come upstairs with the uppercut.
If Green don't start swinging back and landing some significant punches, he's just going to give Rodgers this round.
Uppercut by Rodgers. Green just missed with a left hook.
Oh.
Good body shot from Green. Rodgers really is featuring the uppercut inside. Body shots from Green, misses with the right hand.
I think Green needs to start. Throwing some uppercuts because Rodgers' head is sitting there. You know, he ducks down, you know, ducking under the right hand, the left hand, catch him with an uppercut, just like that.
Good right from Green. Rodgers gets in a shot. Green just misses with a right. He's starting to really whip his punches now, Tobias Green.
Got to fire. Green needs to fire a little bit more.
There's 2 lefts from Rodgers.
Oh, good body shot.
Rodgers ducked under 3 punches.
Again, Green's left eye, it's got a little swelling under it. What do you call it, a mouse? A little mouse under it?
Yes, we do.
So that's he's taking a little bit abuse. That one I want to give it to Rodgers. He was just more busy in the second round. So for Green to be able to pull this out with the cut, you know, he's going to really come out here and box and start moving around, start laying on the ropes.
Round 3 scheduled for 6. Tobias Green and Andrew Rodgers meet each other again in the center of the ring. Green lands a good right hand. Rodgers acknowledges it. Good left to the body from Green. Jab from Rodgers. Oh, a good right from Green as they trade shots in the middle of the ring. And they do again.
I think Green is definitely getting the better of this round. That's one thing if like what we was hearing from the fighters, if Green started going to the body more, 100% wear down Rodgers.
Green, who started boxing at the age of 8. Good uppercut from Rodgers. Green had 86 amateur fights. As now they fight on the ropes, Rodgers gets in a left.
This is where he starts letting his opponent come back when Green is just sitting on the ropes.
It's another hard left hand.
He's target practice for Rodgers.
Rodgers is a consummate blue-collar fighter, and even outside the ring, he drives trucks. He's a chauffeur. He said, "I'm blue-collar to the bone." And he fights that way. He fights like a real blue-collar fighter.
Absolutely. Just imagine if he had a lot of time to train, he could be one heck of a fighter. Don't let his record fool you.
Rodgers had told me he thinks Green has an amateurish style. He's got nothing special. He misses a right, does Rodgers.
Got to stop backing himself up in the ropes.
A right from Rodgers.
There you go, stay off the ropes.
Yeah, Rodgers misses about 3 punches and goes through the ropes. Luckily, didn't go out of the ring. That's right in Curtis Harper tableland.
Oh, gosh, yeah. We don't need to see anybody go out of the ring ever again here at Country Box.
We've had 2.
Yes.
Good left to the body from Green. Good left and right from Green.
You can see Rodgers is starting to wither down a little bit. Green literally keeps with the body punches.
Yeah, it doesn't look. Oh, good right from Green again. Maybe Rodgers doesn't have the oomph on his punches as he did in rounds 1 and 2. It's become the end of round 3, scheduled for 6.
You can see like Rodgers is definitely a lot as tired. He's not snapping back his punches. He's like Rodgers really getting hit a lot. You can tell he's super tired. You can see him taking deep breaths in between the ring, between the shots. You know, he's not punching clean and bringing it back. You know, he's kind of leaving him out there, and that's when Green can definitely counter to the body.
So we got the second half of this fight. We got Elijah Williams and Wesley Rivers, who like each other probably less than Green and Rodgers do, and then we still have our main event, Michael Seals. So it's still a packed night of action here.
Yeah, like Williams and Rivers, they took it to social media. So they've been talking to each other over social media. So that's how they know each other, and that's how they want to fight.
Round 4 between Tobias Green in the blue and green, Andrew Rodgers in the black. It's been a pretty feisty first 3 rounds.
You know, as we see, we love to watch Tobias Green just kind of mature in the ring. Like he's a slow starter. He got cut early on, and now he's kind of like battling back. I want to see if he can really take Rodgers out there and start going to the body.
Well, if Green can somehow get through this one, he needs at least a month off. I mean, obviously he's got a cut now, so that'll probably give him some time off. But coming right off the Velez fight, which was a real grueling fight to take this fight, got to give Tobias Green a lot of credit. Green misses with a left hook, misses with a right. And you see, right, you mentioned Rodgers, he's a blue-collar guy, just grinds it out, but he's proven at times being very hard to hit. He's very crafty on the inside.
Yeah, he's ducking, especially with his height. You know, being 5'6" and a half, I mean, you could duck under a lot of punches. You know, one thing I like to see more from Green.
A good right from Rodgers.
I want to see from Green. He needs to stop head hunting. I know you don't like a guy, but you got to learn to be a boxer. You got to chop him down at the body.
Yeah, like he said that last round, he started getting a lot of success because he started working the body.
Hopefully, as we see him mature and keep going on, he'll see those signs, especially seeing his facial expression, see your opponent taking deep breaths. You know, Green is moving around, but he hasn't thrown a whole lot of punches this round.
Neither is Rodgers either. A good counter right from Green. Green just missed another counter right back to the jab. 2 jabs from Tobias Green. A lot of swinging and missing.
That takes a lot out of you as well.
And fatigue starting to set in here between Green and Rodgers. End of round 4. Scheduled for 6 here in Nashville.
As you can see, like Rodgers is extremely tired. And that's one thing, like when they were talking trash to each other yesterday, you know, the Green picked up that like his lifestyle that we can't really mention on the air that Rodgers did. So he needs to learn. He needs to take that as an advantage to know that and to go to his body, to be able to hit the body, make him work, because that's going to take more out of him.
I think when Rodgers knows when he has a fight, I think that lifestyle kind of stops. That's just my opinion. I mean, you can see he's in good shape.
But again, you can, you know, like, you know, we're talking about some of the great fighters in this world, like Floyd Mayweather. Like, he never takes a drink or anything.
Back here for round 5, Andrew Rodgers and Tobias Green.
And I think that's where you see a lot of fighters fail, because they might train for 8 weeks or so. These guys are, of course, training a lot less. But like Floyd Mayweather Jr., he lived that life. He's always in shape right now. Even at the age of 46, he can go and beat a whole lot of champions that's out there.
And both guys are missing. They're throwing some shots. They look good, but they're falling short. Good right to the body from Green as he dances out of there.
See, now he's tugging his elbows a little bit more, Rodgers, so Green needs to go back to the body. He has to look at that. Oh, that one hurt Green, I believe. He wanted to spin out of that corner.
He lands a nice right himself.
There you go. He's chopping the body.
Early in round 1, Tobias Green was in a heap of trouble. He's done nicely to kind of turn the tables on Andrew Rodgers. And Rodgers lands a good left, and I think that hurt Green. Green definitely, he doubled up, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And a good right from Rodgers.
Both going for the body.
Yeah, they're both just loading up on left hooks now. Good right again, and a left to the body from Rodgers. Rodgers trying to walk Green down with the jab.
Smart to time up. He did get gassed.
More body work from Rodgers. Uppercut from Green.
The head has been there all night.
Body shot from Rodgers.
It was partially blocked.
They needed a round or two not to kind of conserve their energy, because we're back at it here in round 5 with Andrew Rodgers targeting the body of Tobias Green. Like there.
Yeah.
I think Rodgers is going to try to chop that down until it falls.
It's a smart thing. I mean, a veteran fighter who's been in it. He saw how Tobias Green was bouncing around, so now he's chopped him down. He's not bouncing anymore. Now he's sitting in front of him.
Andrew Rodgers is a tough out for anybody. Like I said, I've seen him 3 times pull major upsets. A good right, left to the body. Green trying to fire back with the right hand. Left to the body from Rodgers. End of round 5. Scheduled for 6.
Yeah, definitely a great fight right there. I'm going to give that round to Rodgers.
Rodgers definitely worked the body. We definitely believe he hurt Green with that body shot right in front of us. We saw the knees buckle of Tobias Green.
Well, it's, you know, if the judges think that he was hurt, you know, hey, that's going to be more points for Rodgers. You know what Rodgers got to do now? He's got to dig. Like I said, all those head punches at the beginning of round 4, he should have been going for the body, because that's when Rodgers was really tired, and he wouldn't have been able to recover and come back like he did in the 5th.
Round 6 is they actually gave each other a nod of approval. It's amazing what boxing and going 5 and now 6 hard rounds does to a relationship. It actually brings these guys close.
Well, you know, they both were saying they're both soft. They can't punch. I think now they definitely got respect for each other.
Green coming out, throwing hard shots. Rodgers trying to answer. Uppercut from Rodgers.
Green's got to go to the body.
Another body shot from Rodgers.
He's setting up for the head.
Capacity crowd here at the Troubadour into this one. Good right from Rodgers. Every month, Albert, we keep saying that may be the best country box fight of the series so far. You can throw this one into that discussion.
Absolutely. This is an amazing fight. These guys didn't like each other. Now they got respect for each other. Say how it's going to finish.
And then when we do our end of the year country box wrap-up, Tobias Green and his fights with Velez and now Rodgers, as Rodgers lands a right hand, are going to be very much a focal point of that.
Yeah, does it look like Tobias Green? He needs to shoot. You know, right now, just Rodgers is just, kind of getting points. He's not throwing beautiful punches, but you know what? He's seeing the action. The judge is seeing the action. You see a couple of shots that land with this, whipping the head back.
Good left to the body and a right to the head from Rodgers. Last 50 seconds of this fight could be very pivotal in the outcome.
If Green doesn't let his hands go, he could be taking home an L. He's got to fire back.
Good right hand and a right. And Green just lands 3-4 hard shots, and Rodgers just looked at him.
This is it right here.
Tobias Green making one last stand. Andrew Rodgers giving back as good as he's getting. Rodgers with the right and a left inside. Hard uppercut from Rodgers drives Green to the ropes. And a right and a left. Andrew Rodgers trying to put an exclamation point on this one.
I think he has.
Terrific fight. And they hug. Or at least Rodgers goes over to hug Green.
I'm definitely Green had a great fight, but that inactivity at the end, I think that might have cost him the fight. Just my opinion, but it's not my opinion. It's the judges who get paid for this.
That's it. Tremendous action throughout 6 rounds. Tobias Green and Andrew Rodgers.
If we could have kept this fight going to 8, maybe 9 or 10, I think we would have seen one of these guys fall. We like that animosity. We like these pre-fireworks here of the Texas Troubadour Country Box. It's gonna be a close fight.
And Tobias Green. Now they hug Rodgers and Green. A lot of respect gained throughout the last 25 minutes or so from Andrew Rodgers and Tobias Green.
I would definitely say so. Definitely say so.
You ever have like an offensive lineman, the first play of the game, you want to rip his head off, and then you big hug you after 60 minutes of football?
No.
Okay.
It took me a while to decompress after a football game, so I wasn't really trying to hug anybody. You know, I took every game personal. And I mean, it was just how I played. I had no hard feelings against the guys, but I felt like if they're stepping on the field, I felt that as disrespect. So yeah, that's just the way I play. The same thing if I was a boxer.
Yeah, the way Green, now look up in the ring, the way Green and Rodgers are talking to each other, they may have dinner tonight.
Well, it really depends on who wins. You know, I think if Roger wins this with an upset, Green's probably not going to go to dinner.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch no matter who wins this. I would
Absolutely.
like to see a rematch.
Absolutely. To have it here on the Country Box would be absolutely awesome.
And if it's a draw, I will demand a rematch. Well, the man with the scores who's going to tell us who wins this fight is JT Conway, and he's ready. Let's throw it up to JT.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's hear from both of these fighters. That last minute of action was insane. All right, guys, after 6 rounds, we have a decision. Judge David Hudson scores the fight 58-56. Rodgers. Judge Jacob Nevin and Judge Terry Hogan both score this fight 57-57. Folks, this is a majority draw. A majority draw. Run it back. They want to run it back. Run it back.
Well, there you have
see this
it.
again? Fans, do y'all want to see this again?
Right now.
We can do another round right now.
Well, let's do it. Jimmy, where's Jimmy? Jimmy. Hey, you made a lot of fans. Real quick. We're not supposed to do this. Go ahead.
Hey, they having another show in August. We can run it back. Y'all all can show back up, and I'm going to do whoop his ass again. Fans know who won. Shout out to all y'all. Thank y'all for y'all love and support.
All right.
And there you have it.